What is up, my people? Welcome back to the channel for another album review. I'm your boy Naseem the Dream. If you are new to the channel, just go right on ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell as well to always keep notified on my newest content. And today I will be reviewing the new Anitta record, Versions of Me. This is a brand new album from the 29-year-old Brazilian Latin pop singer, songwriter, actress, dancer, lyricist de Marcelo Mercado, aka Anitta. Anitta is definitely no stranger to the music industry, marking as one of Brazil's most popular singers to come out of South America, marking as also one of the most influential celebrities in social media, according to Billboard. The genre funk carioca may be the foundation that really gold-minded Anitta's career, but lots of buzz has really been mainly surrounding her ever since she entered the Latin pop realm, working around reggaeton artists such as J Balvin. Soon after this, making her mark with some of the big heavyweights into pop music in America, such as the one and only Madonna. Hearing only a couple songs from this record, they do form as a bit of a blur. I'm not really recollecting my experiences from them or really calculating how I really felt for this anticipated record, but I guess for the record's benefit, it's a good thing because now I'm just going to be going in with a blank canvas. I also wanted to mention what makes this record so different from her last. This is actually a big transition from her going to the Brazil studios of Warner Brothers to the US trademark of Warner Brothers, making this her, I guess, her first official Spanglish record. The majority of the themes covered on this album go about love, female dominance, lust, and of course sex. Anitta is seen luring in the drama into the intro track Envolver with these dark, suspenseful tones reading into this reggaeton style drum pattern. Anitta firing away with that sexy alpha mentality, just claiming her crave of lust in a dominant way. Gata features a disgusting transition from intro to verse, switching up the vibe in total. The dance vibes in this song are more infectious than the COVID virus in most of these passages. I will admit, shit even gets really weird in the back end of the song, where Anitta is just seen not really giving a fuck anymore with the way that the rapping with Chencho Corleone goes about on here, where it's just totally out of a loop and the kicks and subs just go off beat, and so do they do. I'm a little bit iffy on that part, but I guess when it comes to style points, it earns its keep. Gusta featuring Cardi B and Myke towards the end of the record is actually rather refreshing, especially with the great hook from Anitta and well presented from Myke and Cardi B. Boys Don't Cry hits the kill switch into electropop with a thumping and vibrant chorus. The title track this time around brings in a little bit more bite with the saw cinch chopping up the chord progressions under that high budget recording. The vocal layering on the song Maria Elegante featuring Afro B is pleasantly irresistible. One of the things that I think is so dope about this record that I notice is that I am loving the way she's singing in English just as much as I'm loving her singing in Spanish. Now that obviously doesn't necessarily change the authenticity when it comes to the vocal talents of a person, but for the most part I really hear a difference in most artists. And it's also really cool in how she can give it to you a bunch of ways, how she can give it to you in full Spanish on here, full English, Portuguese, or just straight Spanglish. It's fantastic. Sometimes on the tracks where she's just speaking full on English, I even forget that she's even a Latin artist, and the same thing goes vice versa. As I've been mentioning up to this point in the video, the record certainly has its hot spots with the most entertainment on here, especially with the utmost character to its style. But about 40% left of this record, it really holds the mez and duds. I'd rather have sex as a professional feel to the production, but I'm really only intrigued with the vocal chops pressed onto the chorus. The track Gimme Your Number features R&B singer-songwriter Ty Dolla $sign onto the chorus, replying with a melodic writing of the track La Bamba by Richie Valens. This time going about with a little bit more sexy lust vibe with a twist of seduction. This is a track I'm overall in the middle for, but I will admit the two do have great chemistry on here. It becomes very obvious into the record that a lot of this kind of just feels like a marketing strategy to really make a lot of this record English. And not that the English is bad or anything, but I do wish the arrangements were just slightly different, making this a little bit more entertaining and more variant. Turn It Up happened to be the stopping point for me on the album, where I actually found this party to actually instead kill the noise instead of, turning it up. My least favorite instrumental easily falls on the song Fall in Love with rapper Saweetie. Like, I seriously don't think you can get any worse with more basic studio pop than this beat right here with the vocal chops. They're just god awful. Your Baby featuring Khalid wasn't as exciting as I anticipated off of the first glimpse. There's not really that much working in the two's favor on this song, sadly. There's also some hip-hop influences onto the couple of tracks of this list that really just come off very unsatisfying, especially because of the way they really feel like studio hip-hop. So in short, I had moments that I had a lot of fun on here, but when it comes to the last act of this record, I was really just shut out, not really having anything left to take, and really just had to leave with what I gained early on. The majority of these instrumentals don't hold a strong grip of consistency or artistry, even though some of them do work for me. And I can't really bug out on Anitta a lot for the way her talents were really presented onto this album, but when it comes to the way that the studio went about with some of the songwriting, I can't help to feel like a lot of the singing, the rapping on the parts of this just feels so flim and stale with not much more to bite into. I'm gonna give Anitta's Versions of Me a 44%. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoy, go on and like, share, and comment down below. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. Down in the description, you'll see all my separate checklist ratings for the album, more videos, and also the links to my social media accounts so you can keep up with me on the daily. And I'm gonna catch you in the next one.